Hi everyone, welcome back. Last time we wanted to print the current time in the format hour, minute, second by invoking a function. One way to do that could be something like this. Then we can invoke the function as this. Let's see this in Colab. This example helps us understand how to write a function that requires no argument and how to invoke such a function. Now that we have learned them, does anything strike in your mind when you see the now command and the strftime command? Well, these commands are nothing but the functions. Some folks have written a bunch of codes to get current time and call the function now that takes no argument. They also have written another function called strftime that takes a formatting string as the single argument. For simplicity, we were referring to them as commands, but at the same time, they are essentially the functions in the programming lingo. Another interesting point to note here is that the variable current hour, minute, second gets the formatted time string from the function strftime. Then we print it in the next line. Can we do the same for our function? Can you guess what would be printed here? Let's see this in Colab. See, the function print current time does not provide any text, and that's why our time is valueless. In Python, it is none type. Remember that for a function, printing a value is different from returning the value. Here, the function print current time would print the current time in line 1, but it does not return any time. So, our time remains without any value. That's why in line 2 we get none when we print this variable. Well, worry not. If we want to return a value from a function, Python requires us to say so by using a specific word called return. Let's modify the function print current time to return a text just like the strftime function does. Now, let's invoke it. See, it now prints the time as we expected. We are almost done for today. We just want to quickly share an important idea about functions. While writing a function, we often need to decide how many lines to put in a single function. Are we putting too many lines in a single function? It is relatively tough to make any fixed rule. Two key ideas can be used though. First idea is to make your function do one thing and not to do more than that. You might ask what that one thing is. For example, formatting time, combining two lists, arranging a list of numbers in ascending order can be considered as that one thing that a function can perform. Next, the way to know when your function is doing more than one thing is typically when it exceeds a certain number of lines. Even though there are no hard or fixed guidelines, that number tends to be less than 50. In fact, in many cases, it is expected to be less than 20 lines in a single function. Besides these guidelines, it is important to design your function in a bit generic way whenever possible. For example, Here we show how we can modify the modified print current time to let the caller decide what delimiter to use between hour and minute, and between minute and second instead of a fixed diamond symbol. See, it prints as per a delimiter characters, dash in the first case and colon in the second case. That's all for today. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section below. See you soon. Ciao!